Okay, so get this. An 8-year-old built a Harry Potter chatbot
What?
in like 10 minutes using AI tools.
10 minutes. Wow.
It's wild, right? So we're diving into this whole AI native founder thing today.
Right.
We found this newsletter that breaks it all down, how they're changing startups.
Should be interesting.
Yeah, so like, what even is an AI native founder? And like, why should we care?
Yeah, it's not just about like growing up with the internet, you know?
Yeah.
It's a whole new way of thinking.
Okay, so how is it different?
These founders are using AI for everything.
Hmm.
I mean, it's like AI is built into their company's DNA, you know?
Huh, interesting.
And they're getting to product market fit so fast and launching quicker than ever before.
Okay, so the newsletter we have here mentions 3 things that make AI natives different.
Okay.
First, they just nail product market fit like crazy fast.
Yeah.
So instead of spending months or years trying to guess what customers want,
Right.
they use AI to analyze tons of data to figure out like what people need and then tailor their product instantly.
It's like they have a crystal ball showing them exactly what the market wants. Finding that perfect fit used to take forever,
Yeah.
but AI gives these founders a huge shortcut.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Second, they go to market super fast.
Yeah.
We're talking like using AI to find the perfect customers, convert them like magic, and basically build revenue insanely fast.
It's not just building a better mousetrap.
Right.
It's like they build the mousetrap that also finds the mice.
Whoa.
AI helps them target the right people at the right time, like perfectly.
Well, okay, and the last thing.
Oh, right.
The newsletter says they build companies that are totally integrated with AI.
Totally.
Like they're always asking, can AI do this instead of a person?
All about efficiency.
Right.
Making AI the backbone of their whole organization.
So this all sounds super interesting for the startup world,
Yeah.
but why should anyone else care? Like, what's the big deal?
Well, I think this could change how all businesses work, not just startups.
Oh, really?
We're talking about needing less money to get started
Okay.
and hitting those major milestones faster, you know? Like
Yeah.
reaching $100 million in revenue.
Yeah.
That used to take companies years, maybe even decades.
Wow.
And now they're doing it so much faster.
Huh.
VCs are already super interested in this. It's huge.
So AI native founders are basically rewriting the rules.
Exactly. And you know what? The newsletter says 2024 is the perfect time for all of this.
Okay, so timing is important in business.
Absolutely.
But what makes right now so special?
Well, we just went through a rough patch in the economy, you know.
Yeah.
The newsletter calls it a shakeout that scared off all the tourist founders.
Course founders.
Yeah, the ones just looking to get rich quick.
Ah.
So now the field is wide open for the dedicated entrepreneurs.
The ones who are in it for the long haul.
Exactly. Less competition means faster growth, and VCs are being way more careful with their money.
Makes sense.
So that means we're going to see better companies overall.
Interesting.
So plus, there's a whole economic cycle thing. Like, if history tells us anything, we're probably heading into a bull market.
Huh.
So if you launch a company now, you're in the perfect spot to, like, exit when the market's booming. You know? Maximize your chances of making bank.
So it's not just about building a good company. It's
Right.
also about setting yourself up for big financial success later on.
Exactly. It's all about timing.
Okay.
But even if you aren't going to launch a startup, like, tomorrow,
Yeah.
just understanding these trends is super valuable.
Okay, I'm curious why. Like, why should someone like me, who's not, a tech person or an entrepreneur,
Right.
why should I care about any of this?
Because this isn't just like a tech thing. It's a whole societal shift.
Great.
AI is going to impact every industry, every job,
Mm.
like every part of our lives.
So even if I'm not building the next big AI company,
Right.
I still need to understand how AI is going to change how I work,
Exactly.
like the skills I'll need.
It's all about being adaptable, being
Yeah.
open to new ways of doing things,
Makes sense.
because things are only going to change faster from here on out.
Okay, so speaking of faster, let's talk about the future.
Okay.
This newsletter mentions this crazy idea of a Fortune 1 million,
Oh, yeah.
like a world where AI tools create tons of successful companies.
And a million of them.
Yeah, 1 million.
It's mind-blowing.
I know, it's crazy.
But think about the impact.
Yeah.
Like, imagine all these AI-powered companies solving problems that seem impossible now.
Okay, yeah, that does sound pretty amazing.
Right.
But how realistic is this Fortune 1 million thing?
I'm
Like 1 million successful companies. That's insane.
It's a bold prediction for sure,
Yeah.
but the logic makes sense.
Right.
Like, if AI can really help people and small teams build businesses faster, we could totally see way more successful companies.
Right.
But it's not just about the number. It's about how it'll change the whole economy.
So more jobs, more innovation, more solutions to like world problems.
Exactly.
That's a pretty exciting vision of the future.
It is.
It all comes back to that 8-year-old and her Harry Potter chatbot.
It does.
Right. It's a reminder that it's easier than ever to be an entrepreneur.
For sure.
Like if you have an idea, a problem you want to solve,
now's
the time to go for it.
Totally.
So you don't need to be like a coding genius.
Nope.
It's more about having that problem-solving mindset.
Exactly. And the newsletter really emphasizes this. You don't need to be a tech expert to be an AI native founder.
Right.
It's about having that AI mindset, you know, being curious, trying new things, always looking for ways to use AI to your advantage.
So like AI is your superpowered intern.
Exactly. It handles all the boring stuff so you can focus on the big picture.
I love that analogy. So basically, we're seeing a huge shift in how people start companies.
Yeah.
And it's all driven by AI.
It is.
Even if we're not all starting companies ourselves,
right,
we need to pay attention because this is going to change everything.
For sure.
But is all this AI stuff just about making money? Or is there more to it?
Well, yeah, financial success is definitely part of it.
Okay.
But it's also about making a better future, you know? Like, think about solving those big global problems, improving people's lives, and creating new things in a way we've never seen before.
So it's not just profits. It's about purpose.
Exactly.
It's about using AI to make a positive impact on the world.
Absolutely. And that's something to be excited about.
Okay. Before we wrap up, what's the one thing you want our listeners to take away from this today?
Honestly, I just want people to feel like they can be part of this whole AI thing. Yeah. You know? Like, it doesn't matter what your background is or if you're a tech expert or not. It's about seeing the possibilities.
It really does go back to that 8-year-old in her chatbot.
It does.
Right? Like, anyone can do this.
Exactly. The future is being built, like, right now, and we can all be part of it.
It's pretty exciting when you think about it.
It is, like, innovation is happening so fast.
Yeah.
New solutions for problems we've had forever.
And maybe even that Fortune 1 million future with all these companies using AI to make the world better.
It's a big dream, but who knows?
Yeah. So if an 8-year-old can build a chatbot in minutes, what could you do with AI?
Right.
In your job or your life, what problem are you passionate about solving?
It's a good question to think about.
For sure.
Because the future is being written right now.
And it's all about AI.
Exactly.
Maybe one of our listeners will be the next AI native founder on that Fortune 1 million list.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah. So thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of AI native founders.
Of course.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the limits of what's possible.
Absolutely.